What's up, man? This should be a good one. This number one team, Georgetown, looking unstoppable, going against the Cats, as it shows in their jerseys, which is fly. Should be a good one. Yeah, not a Taco Tuesday, but the leading scorer for Cincinnati is Taco Mario, and we'll see if he can get going. Their assist leader is Ricky Vance. See if he can get him the ball a little bit. On the opposite side for Georgetown, Dustin Sparrow is just leading in all categories for them. Um, Leading scorer, rebound leader, steals leader, most efficient. So we'll see what they got to sleeve up for him. Yeah, that's a huge matchup right there. I like that matchup. Can't wait to see what they got up their sleeve. They don't even have Sparrow starting in here, so maybe with that powerhouse coming off the bench, that could be pretty dangerous against the Cincinnati team. And we'll see if this squad can just go ahead and put the gas on the pedal. They got Farmer on the bench too. That's a nasty second squad. All right, Cincinnati trying to get a win here on their home court. Go in for the upset. That would definitely be an upset for sure. I mean, they ain't last, but the saying, like, the last shall become first. So we'll see if they can. Oh, well. We've heard a couple takes, wondering if it's going to be an upset tonight, but I don't know. I don't think so. Well. Oh, the coach probably was like, "Oh wait, they not starting Sparrow and Farmer, so we're gonna pull him and try to put him back in the game when he in there." Oh, that's a lot. Oh, oh, they said you're muted.
Oh my god, I was muted this entire time. I am. Oh my god, this is why I hate hosting sometimes because I forget to undo it. So. Oh. Well, welcome to CSBA Prime Time, everybody. Number one Georgetown taking on the number 19th ranked Bearcats. That's what happens when I host. I mute my mic so you don't hear all my background noise. And
So like First we had Ghost. Now I was just talking to myself.
Yeah, it's freaking. It's
You
like
guys are just
it's
getting everything tonight.
early, and I brought some content too, Ty. So that's
I
sad.
know we were like
Nobody heard
spilling
that.
all the beans, but yeah. I mean, we got a long game here. Cincinnati up by 2, and we'll see what happens.
All right, so they missed the joke about Fiesta Fridays and tacos half off, so they missed that.
Oh yeah.
Missed
They
me.
heard my take, but they probably were like,
What are you talking about? So Ware says he needs to hear everything I've said all of it.
Man.
You know what, David Ware? You've probably heard me say it 8,000 times. Welcome to prime time and all that fun stuff. So
Yeah.
Starks for 3, no good.
To hear it.
Yeah, for sure. 9 apiece, 30 in the stream. Appreciate y'all coming in here, CSBA. Got a lot of new people coming up here. Make sure you guys all welcome them. Trying to push to partner here with with the help of an influencer. So doing a lot of pushing of the CSBA. So hopefully you start to see some more people in here. And if you do, please welcome them in. Time out of the court. Cincinnati takes a timeout. They trail by 2 here. Good start though for the Bearcats. Ty, I like what I see so far.
Yeah, they looked like they were going to go ahead and try to get a bigger lead, and Georgetown they just that sneaky team. They look like they might struggle for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it'd be like a 15-point lead. So you're Cincinnati, definitely just want to keep the pace and try to get that lead back.
Now, if this is pure hypothetical, and I'm not wishing anything bad on Georgetown by any stretch of the imagination. They are your number 1 ranked team in the CSBA. But if they were to fall here tonight, do you see Iowa jumping to number 1?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially with that 118 point performance.
Yeah. And then we beat Michigan, which at one point was one of the top 1, 2. Man, I ordered food.
Oh, nice pass inside to find Ware. Little Ware. But yeah, I mean, I just looking at that's a huge. That was a big win for them on the season, and obviously Georgetown now has the hold on the number 1 spot, and Cincinnati trying to potentially take that away here, depending on if they're able to pull up the upset. So, but K Howie says Cincinnati. It says UNC. So. That's true. They are undefeated, I believe. So,
yep.
Although they didn't look great out the last time out of in their last game, they struggled last game. They did win, but they struggled. But a win is a win, right?
Yep. I would take a 1-point win over no win at all. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair. I forgot that UNC was still undefeated. I forgot about that, especially after that last game. So Iowa moved to 2. Yeah, UNC would move to number 1. But hey, listen, Georgetown's to lose. Is Kemba Leathers fadeaway jumper there. Aspen Hemlock can't get the putback to go, and Fox up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Elliott, and they work the wall back to Starks. 1:06 to go. 3-point deficit for Cincinnati here as Georgetown leads 15-12. Fox going to fire a 3.
Rebound. I thought Sparrow had gotten it, and Cincinnati took away that rebound.
Yeah, he kind of got lost a little bit in amongst some of the players, which with these turquoise jerseys is hard to get lost. But Kevin Leathers with a nice take.
Leathers, to me, is like one of those unsung heroes for Georgetown. I feel like he's been doing a lot for them, and a very clutch player for them. Really makes good calls for them when they need him the most.
Yeah, he's a sound player, and it was a good pickup for Georgetown in the recruiting portal this past season. So Georgetown with numbers going to get it into Sparrow. Floater in the lane. That's good. As they extend the lead to 7 here, Ty, with 21.6.
Yeah, and speaking of others, he's averaging 12 points a game. So he's a very solid player. And look at that combination they got coming off the bench for Georgetown. It's like sickening watching who they got coming off the bench. This team is just so well-rounded and very hard to stop.
For sure, 19 14. Farmer fadeaway 3. Good if it goes. Bang! And it rattles at home with .6 on the clock. Starks won't get a shot away. And just like that, a 22-14 first quarter lead for the Hoyas. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Cincinnati. 22-14 on top is Georgetown. Good first quarter there, Ty. I think
yeah, it really was.
Cincinnati might need to. Yeah, I would say Cincinnati might need to dig in a little bit on the defensive side, but
yeah,
they look pretty good
gotta slow
offensively.
them down a little bit, pace the game, like I said in the beginning. You know, it's hard to not try to roll with what Georgetown does, but you still need to play your game of basketball in order to win these games against teams like this.
Yeah, well, playing the play like that, going into the big beast in Taco Mario, he puts that one and gets fouled, so chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
All right, so they got Taco back out there. Oh, he missed that one.
Yeah, I was saying he missed the free throw, which is unusual for him. Leathers, no good. Three-pointer, bang! Kane Elliott for 3, and it's a 2-point game, Ty.
Yeah, they feeling themselves. I remember talking about this team in the beginning and saying, you know, on paper who they had could make a really solid push here.
Aspen.
But they are definitely in a tough conference for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Aspen Hemlock showing its offensive side. You don't see that from Hemlock too often. You know Hemlock's a defensive specialist, but nice fadeaway jump there. Taco Mario with the putback.
Dang. Somebody call 911.
Leather's gonna find Hemlock, foul from behind. Good foul by Ricky Vance there. Hemlock had the clear path to the basket, Ty.
Yeah, I thought Hemlock was gonna put a little emphasis on that, but played a little soft. Ricky Vance saw the advantage and put him at the line to make him earn it.
So 25-21. First free throw was good. Hemlock drops them both, so back to a 5-point lead. Elliott's going to bring the ball up a little, looking like a little bit of an ISO play here, unless they're going to go to Vance in the low post. We'll see. Elliott drives, step back jumper. That's good as he rattles that home.
Yeah, that transfer over from Tennessee to here, he's just been a key player for him, and making good plays like that definitely needed in this close matchup.
What's his points per game, Ty, right now, is Elliott? I know you have the call sheet. At least I think you have the call sheet in front of you.
Yeah, I do. It is 10.7 points per game.
Okay. So definitely a catalyst in the offense, a guy that can put up double-digit numbers. Went for the alley-oop there. Bad pass. Gets picked off by Hemlock, who gives it over to Quackenbush. Quackenbush going to hand it off to Leathers. Hemlock going to try to set a screen. Leathers trying to work his way to the interior. Vance doing a good job. Good active hands by Vance. Slapped it away, but Leathers able to recover here. Shot clock winding down. Kenny Moore-Lee through mid-range jumper, no good. Vance up with a rebound. He looks to push and get out in transition. Alexander for 3. No good, but Taco there to clear the boards. Fouled on the play by Mario Medici.
The way that Taco plays, you would think he would be the rebound leader, but it's actually Dabruski. But Taco, he's averaging 8 rebounds per game, so that's really good, though.
I'll take 8 points for sure. Excuse me. Free throw up and good, so cuts it back to the 3-point lead. You know, coming into this game,
Actually, Taco's leading rebounds. I don't know why it says that.
Okay.
No,
No, you're good. You're gonna, I mean, even if it was 8 points, it's 8-point rebounds. It's a good Katie Murphy.
Ew!
A little windmill action from Katie.
Hey!
KT.
Ew. I think that's like the third time we've seen Katie just take off like that.
3-pointer, no good. You know, Katie, when she makes her next player, she needs to name him Katie Murphy.
Kmart.
Clippable clip right there. 32-25, just for you there, Katie. 7-point advantage. Cincinnati battling, though.
They really are. They're staying in it more than I thought they would be, but I think it's because they playing their game. They're starting to pace the ball a little bit, and getting those second chance effort is really paying key for them.
Kenny Morley in transition drills the mid-range jumper. He's got 10 now, Ty.
Yeah.
Starting to come alive is Kenny Morley. You know, that's the one thing that's frustrating when you play Georgetown. Nice take there by Elliott. When you play Georgetown, they're so deep, you don't know who's going to burn you from game to game. So it's always hard to, you know, focus your defensive efforts on one or two players when there's literally 10 deep.
Yeah, I like watching that though, because like in this one, I would have thought Sparrow would have took over for them, or Farmer, or somebody else. But
it's been the Kenny Morley show though. He's just got another one.
Yeah, showing off him. Like, they're showing off the spotlight off of people you don't normally call, and I really like that idea.
Yeah, for sure. Timeout on the court. 9-point lead for Georgetown. 3:43 to go here in the second quarter. You're watching CSB on Twitch. We'll stay right here. Keep the train rolling.
Oh.
Oh.
That's when you know you got good defense. When you can.
When you're
like,
blocking the inbound passes.
Pass.
Yeah.
Like, that's so hard to do. So if you can do that, then you already know their defense on lock.
We get it over to Dabruski. We haven't really said his name much in this. He's going to get D'd up by David Farmer. Off-ball screen goes over to Starks. Mid-range from the elbow. That's good. Aaron Starks knocks that down. That's a big bucket for him.
Yep, still keeping pace with Georgetown. Definitely, I'm sure they want some more defensive stops, but it's a good start to it.
When you can get guys, nice backdoor backdoor alley-oop to Dustin Sparrow. When you can get contributions, though, from guys like Starks and Ruski and Flash Wade and a few others, you know, that's going to help, especially when your premier players haven't really taken off totally yet.
Oh.
Katie Murphy, foul, gonna go to the line and shoot two as Starks picks up his first.
Sorry, I'm eating.
It's okay. 10-point advantage now. Interesting. It's interesting. Katie Murphy just pointed out in stream chat that they're starting their starters off the bench for this game. So they flipped the script.
Dang, did y'all think it was gonna be a blowout or something? So they.
I don't know, but they are definitely the deepest team in the league, and right now they're up by 13 points. Fox gonna.
I can't even imagine if a regular starter started how it would have played out.
Well, they're playing against their bench unit, so it's a little mismatch. And because the starters for Cincy were doing a good job against Georgetown's bench, so I don't know how what would have happened. Elliott gonna kick it over to Ruski in the corner, no good. Ruski's got to knock that down. Open look. Floater in the lane is good. Boo Birds here in Cincinnati are not happy. The fans here are not happy, Ty.
Yeah, I just really like that everybody's eating off of Georgetown. Of course, one person might be eating a little bit more, but everybody's getting involved in here.
Eating, including you?
Yep.
Logan Fox with the fadeaway jumper. This is good. They gotta get. Cincinnati's gotta get some stops. Farmer for three. Bang.
Oh. My goodness. That's why they the #1 team.
Yep, this is what they do to beat teams. Sparrow!
Ew.
That looked like as he does the Superman pump flex.
Oh, man. I wish we could choose our celebrations.
I believe you. Well, we got to work on that. I think that might be something I might be able to add next season. I got to take a look. Pass the back door to Farmer. Because I know it's part of this. When you do the play like a pro, you get the celebration of the pro that you pick. But I don't know if there's certain celebrations. Like I know the Larry Johnson arc does the LJ move after he hits a three. I know that. I've seen that one. So 20-point lead just by the snap of her fingers here is this second unit. This second unit is.
Look at that pass.
Yeah, this was a close game. The bench unit, though, fell apart once they came in. Elliott going to go to the low post. They're going to give it to him. Goes inside. Little left-hand shot off the glass and good. Excuse me, Fowler, not Elliott. That was Fowler.
I know, it's so confusing with the
They look very close.
Wow. I thought they were going to hold that last possession, and Katie just found a whole wide open lane.
So Starks doesn't put it up, and a double nickel for Georgetown. They're up by 22 at half. They've broken this game wide open. Ty White going to break us down here as Katie Murphy bumping into the cheerleaders as he walks off the court. He's trying to get it.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Trying to get a little field ski before he walked off the court there, Ty.
Talking about this is my court.
All right, break it down.
Well, we on the road in Cincinnati, and they're struggling a lot right now. I think that they need to start causing some more turnovers, try to get the ball to their big men down low, but they're playing against a stacked team in Georgetown who just seem like everything's going for them. They're getting some of their not so well-known guys fully involved in this one, and you know, that might have caught them off guard a little bit. So right now, the plan is just to try to just play some better defense and, you know, just cut into this deficit. They might not take the lead right away, but just cutting into this deficit would make a huge difference. And it's got to start on the defensive side.
Yeah, they started out real well on defensively in the first quarter, but that second quarter they definitely fell apart when the second unit came in. So we'll see how that plays out here in the second half. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Second half coming your way momentarily. All right, welcome back here to Cincinnati, Ohio. 55-33. Kenny Moore Lee going to be the highlighted player here at halftime. 6 of 8 shooting, 12 points in 8 minutes, Ty. That's pretty good first half.
It really is. Guess that's the guy you need to slow down.
Well, here's the starters back in for Cincinnati. They're going to have to dig out, and we did see they pretty much trailed by 5 to 7 points for a good part of that first portion of the game. Was not able to break even. I need to figure some things out here. Murphy takes it to the rim. And right now, Cincinnati getting beat off the dribble a lot as they get beaten to the hole a lot.
And there was like 2 players draped over him, and he still just went for the layup like they weren't there.
Takamori going to draw the double team. Gives it over to Kane Elliott for 3. That would have been a big one there. Much needed as Mario gets it. And then finally gets it back to Mario as Vance passes back to him. He puts it off the glass and in. That's a guy that they got to get going, Ty. It's talking Mario.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in that. I thought he was going to give up that easy basket, but he ended up getting it. But I think he just did an extra pass that was uncalled for.
Great defensive play there by Mario, but then a bad turnover as he gives it right back. And almost a dangerous bounce pass. Double team comes now. They go over to Kenny Moore Lee. Lee with Vance up on him, but each are going to try to set a screen. They switch now. The bigger Taco Mario on Kenny Moore Lee. We know Lee's got the speed.
Hey, some defense, though.
Yeah,
go, big boy.
Taco try to do something there. Going to kick it over to Alexander for 3. No good, but Ricky Vance blows the putback dunk. Crowd does not like that one.
I don't like it either. Like, dang.
Strong take again by Katie Murphy. He's starting to eat now. He's got 10. What's up, David Leathers? D. Leathers, what's up?
Timeout. Dalton said he blinked. And what I tell you? I told you this in the beginning. Georgetown, you know, all of a sudden, you'd be like, oh, this is going to be a close game. Then next thing you know, Georgetown up by 15. Told you. They don't play, man. They are a very tough team. I just this conference, I don't know who would even be able to handle Georgetown.
Yeah, a nice take there again by Murphy. I have to say, the thing that I really like about Georgetown is this is not a one-dimensional team. It's not the Georgetown of the past. This is the new Georgetown, and I really love the way they're built. Katie Murphy, along with Rylock, did a really nice job building them and putting them together. There's a few holdovers from the old team, but there's also some nice new pieces too. So they've done a nice job. And Katie's just killing it as a coach. And those are tough shoes to fill after knowing your school has already had a national championship to their credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and then I was one of the players that they try to recruit, and they have a good recruiting pitch, and they have a plan. Like, they spell out their plan, what they expect of you as a player, you know, and their focus and their goals and stuff. So, you know, it's not just the game planning part of it. It's the locker room atmosphere for me with this team. And, you know, this is why they're number one. They have a great locker room. They have just great coaches. And, you know, they're really just building that team. So I don't look to see them going down anytime soon.
Well, on the flip side, I really love what Cincinnati has been doing, trying to put this team that they've put together. First year coach, Brigetta Derrick, doing a really nice job with them. I mean, listen, they're ranked 19th. Walking into this game, could be a buzzsaw no matter what, as Leathers fouls there and a chance for a three-point play for Kane Elliott. But Cincinnati's done a nice job. You know, they've put their stamp all over the CSBA. You know, they're well known. Their team is well known. Their players, their brand. So they're doing a really nice job. Now, I think next season will be another step forward for them. I really like what they've done to date, though. So.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing compared to when you're a first-year coach and you're trying to figure out all the pieces. I mean, you got to admit, Cincinnati has the pieces. They just need to... They have a few things as far as the game planning goes to figure out, but they have the pieces to be a very dangerous team, and they have to be dangerous here in this Big East.
Yeah, for sure.
So I will definitely seeing them the rest of the season.
Nice pass from Starks there to Takamario. You know, the one thing that I'd like to see from Cincinnati is get Ricky Vance back to playing at the caliber he was playing last season at Marquette. So we need to get back to that version of Ricky Vance. I'd love to see it. I think that would help them take another step forward too.
Yeah, for sure. That's when I seen that combination with Ricky Vance and Kane Elliott, and then with Taco, who I didn't know who Taco was until I started watching some of their matchups, and I was like, oh. So that three combination right there alone could really make them a dangerous squad. So I can't wait till they get to figure out their groove between those three. And
I would say another guy you're going to want to keep an eye on is Logan Fox, too. He's been showing me a lot. He's been showing me a lot this season. I think he's a freshman, too, if I'm not mistaken. So going hard foul there. Nothing easy inside.
Logan Fox is a sophomore.
That's why you got to stay here for the whole game, Kirk. You never know what you're going to see. Hey, listen, we've seen 20-point comebacks. And we've seen
Ghost and all.
We saw a ghost last game. I mean, we're not talking about someone that ghosted the CSBA. We were talking about a legitimate ghost. I mean, it is close to Halloween, so.
Yeah, Iowa almost hit that record, Dalton. I was sweating. I'm like, come on, man, just one more shot. Couldn't get it. $21 points. I get that 3-ball going soon. There's the double screen.
Nice ball movement to Logan Fox for 3. Bang!
Oh. Heard me. Oklahoma State put up 119. I low-key like Flash Wade too. I think he's a pretty dominant big guy for them. I've seen a couple of the Cincinnati games, and he's had some really good plays and stuff. So, be interested to see how they can get him involved in that second team. And where goes AWOL. Sparrow makes that, pulls it up to a 20-point lead. Here comes Starks, bring the ball down. He's tired. He's got to keep on pushing. Got to get into that lead. Looking for a screen from Flash. Don't find it. Turns the ball over. Sparrow picks it off. Pushing the pace. Push it to the corner. More for 3. That's no good. In and out. Fox pushing the pace.
Kenny Morley wide open in the corner. Got to knock that down. Good look there. Just not able to get it tied. Now Starks for Cincinnati with 1:35 to go.
That was about to go backcourt.
Dabruski, we have not said his name much at all tonight. Not able to connect there. Hasn't been really in rhythm yet there. And a nice take by Dustin Sparrow.
Yeah, hasn't. Dalton said he got to make a player next season for sure. Come on.
Definitely do it now. Do it sooner rather than later, so you can make sure you secure your place in line.
Oh, almost lost the ball again, but got Starks in the corner for banger 3.
So Starks now had a couple big baskets. I think he's got 5.
Yeah.
Everything coming from deep. His Leather's going to drive. Nice alley-oop to Dustin Sparrow. Nasty reverse dunk there. Wow.
That's crazy. How did Sparrow come off the bench and still putting up these double digits like he's starting? Like, man, this is insane.
Fadeaway jumper by Fox again. That's good. Katie Murphy, would you call that a clippable clip?
I'm sure she would.
Yeah,
I don't know what else you would be considered a clippable clip. Oh, Sparrow open again down low.
Oof. Sparrow going to work right now on Flash Wade.
Yeah, he can't handle him. That's just too much juice down there for him.
Shout out to all the new.
On that.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to anybody new in the stream. We know that we've been gaining some new members and new viewers. So appreciate y'all coming in to support the channel. Appreciate the support in the CSBA, our Simulation College Basketball League. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody else in the CSBA that's here on the regular. So thank you for that. Right here on Friday night, prime time.
Dang, what kind of juice they gave Farmer? He just running up and down that court. I thought he was just gonna blow past his defender.
Listen, you don't look as ugly as David Farmer unless you're on some sort of steroids or something. So,
well, quarter over.
That man fell off the ugly tree, and I think hit every branch on the way down. Watch the CSBA fourth quarter coming your way. Get those fours up and stream chat. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here. Fourth quarter. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist of the game, and then not going to give us one. So
wow, and you know what assist that was over there to Sparrow.
Oh, of course.
Like, that was nasty.
Sparrow with 3 straight dunks. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what they feeding him too. I mean, what the world? Look, they over there on the bench trying to get them hype. The Cincinnati fans like, man, sit down.
Yeah, Ray called out Sparrow saying he can't let Bo Diddle have Player of the Week as Fox misses there. I mean, Sparrow putting up numbers. He just got Player of the Week a couple weeks ago, so.
And he on the bench.
Oh my God, he's eating right now. 5 straight. Man. I think that's 5 straight dunks for him.
Hours activated. Flex on him.
Form of a dominant basketball player. Eddie Murphy. Too hot in the hot tub. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Too hot in the hot tub.
Too hot in the hot tub.
We had to do that, huh?
Well, it is Eddie Murphy. He looks just like a young Eddie Murphy. He's Gumby. See, Eddie Murphy needs to be on Michigan State and then wear the green jerseys and he'd look like Gumby.
And the only thing I think about when I hear Eddie Murphy is...
He looks like Eddie Murphy. Come on, tell me he doesn't look like Eddie Murphy.
Is Norbit and Nutty Professor.
Norbit. I don't think I ever saw Norbit. I never saw Nutty Professor. I never saw Norbit, though.
Wow. You gotta watch that. But then I'm going to start using reference and you're not going to understand what I'm talking about.
Well, you know I'm old, so, you know.
It's your birthday, huh?
8359.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch that.
Alright, I'll have to watch it.
Watch it on your flight. That's a good movie to watch.
I actually brought a book, which I never read a book, but I got a book that I really wanted to read on Mark Messier and hockey.
You're boring.
Listen, my flight's at 7:55 tomorrow morning, so I don't know if I'll be reading much on anywhere on the flight there, but on the way home I might. So going to see my Broncos play the Jets, and then I somehow worked my magic and my work perks, and got Nuggets versus Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow night, and they're the home opener.
Hey, you just seeing all the games. I want to go see the game.
Yes, for sure. So,
yeah, Jets are probably going to beat the Broncos.
I hope not. I hope I'm going to see a win, but it is what it is.
It's going to be embarrassing, but Jets been looking pretty good, so.
They have.
Oh, I thought they had Taco down low.
But I'm excited. My boys are excited, so it should be a fun 2 days in Denver. We go down low over to Medici. Medici's going to try to battle his way, and we really haven't said Medici's name too much. And a nice low post move by Mario Medici.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'd be surprised if he's got like 6 points or something, because we really haven't said his name.
Ooh, almost a giveaway there. It gives it over to Mario. He can't get the little baby sky hook to go. Cincinnati's gone 0 for in the last 2 minutes plus. Katie Murphy trying to use his speed, gets inside. Nice block by Vance. And then a good defensive effort by Taco Mario.
Going in there with the trees, acting like they're not there. Oh, I thought he blocked that. Oh, foul. Ricky Vance.
Vance to the line for 2.
Yeah, he really hasn't been the same since he left.
Hey, it takes some time to figure where, that's the other thing, too. And I'll be honest with you. As a coach, because Derek's player is Ricky Vance, it's hard to put your... Sometimes, and I used to get criticized this for a lot about Connor Caden, was that...
Katie.
was that I would put my player first in offensive scoring. And it's always about the team. And I get it. As a coach, you don't want to put your player first, but sometimes you need if you need that person to jumpstart your team. Sometimes it's the right move.
Aiden, coach's son, literally. Nice block there from Taco.
Mario.
Yeah, that's the problem right here. They got him out there on the 3-point line. He should be down low.
Big 3 from Alexander there. Still trailed by 23. They have not been able to break away from that. Once the bench lost this to 20, they've kind of just stayed around this number. So Murphy. And over to Eddie Murphy. Murphy to Murphy.
And Murphy connection.
Eddie not able to get that one. Good find to find Kane Elliott to the basket.
Yeah, I wish they had started that earlier, just getting on the fast breaks and, again, causing some steals and turnovers. That's exactly what they needed earlier. I thought Medici was about to pull the robot on us. Got a little hesitant there. Hey, you always say you don't call somebody's name, then they start showing off. Look at Taco, man.
He blows the layup, though, and he was activated and he blew it.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it is definitely somebody on their team that he's just unbelievable.
Murphy to Murphy. Now to Medici going to set a screen. Eddie going to fire up the rare 3. Not able to get it to go. Medici gets the offensive rebound, but Kane Elliott strips him. Got numbers here if they can take advantage.
What
a block by Medici. And then Taco not able to get it to go as he's challenged at the rim by Medici.
That was crazy. Like, Elliott did this crazy move. Got the spin. Looked like he was going to have a good basket and got blocked. And Taco missed. Man. Upsetting possession for him.
Well, there was a pick and roll option there. Pull up jumper. That's good by Alexander.
I feel like, the 50% in the second half, I feel like their offense really started clicking. I wish we seen it all 4 quarters, but, a little bit too late here in the fourth. Definitely would like to see that happen all 4 quarters for Cincinnati, and this would probably be a way different ball game.
So 92-70, 2:28 to go. We're going to look at the player of the game. Going to be Dustin Sparrow. What a shock.
That's crazy. Off the bench. Player of the game.
I've seen that a couple times, Ty, but not that often.
Right. But, and then the thing about it is the type of player of the game he had. Like, he just went from 2 points to 20 points real quick. Like, he just didn't stop. And, granted, most of them, he had some wide open lane dunks and stuff, but still.
Murphy.
Points is 2 points.
Yeah, for sure. Murphy for 2, that's good. I'll put it on the line. I know they were joking around about Sparrow potentially player of the week, but I will say Bo Diddle has a strong shot at it. Now, granted, I don't know who's going to vote for what by the committee, but Bo putting up the numbers that he put up and winning the game at the line on a couple free throws with 4.3 seconds to go last night was insane.
Dang.
So
I wish I'd seen it.
Yeah, they won 87-85 last night.
Dang.
So it was a good game. And you know what?
I like that Pitt is coming up and around because at one point they were struggling. They couldn't find their identity, and then they were getting away from utilizing Bo Diddle. So it's nice to hear that they're finding their identity and getting him involved and winning games.
Went back to the well, Ty, and that was a smart move by Coach Ray. Bo is a solid player, one of the best centers, or had been one of the best centers for a while, and the season was fading a little bit there by the focus going way more to the three ball, but Pitt has changed their focus completely and have gone back to Bo, and that was super helpful in that win against Providence last night.
Player, don't hate. A win is a win. And Providence is a strong team. Like that's not an easy win. Regardless if they won by 2 points, 1 point.
Well, they played well. That's the thing. I thought they played well. Providence actually played above board last night too. So we've seen Providence.
It's a 100-point game.
Yeah, we've seen Providence tie a couple times. Put up some decent.
That's how we had to do it. That's how we had to get to 100.
Exclamation point right there by Katie Murphy. Clippable clip.
He been dunking. He had at least 5 dunks tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Taco
not able to put that alley-oop in there. Vance inside. He definitely walked. He definitely traveled.
That's the second hoop that seemed like it was going to be easy that they missed.
The numbers just jumped. 51 in the stream. Appreciate you, CSBA. Appreciate anybody new that's in here checking us out. Thank you so much for coming in. You're going to see a lot more of that, Ty. You're going to see numbers start to be a lot higher right now. So that social influencer really trying to help push the CSBA, and seeing a little progression here and there. So unfortunately, just jumped up a little bit now. But appreciate everybody coming in to watch Georgetown seal it with a big 101-72 win here over the number 19th ranked Bearcats. Good game overall, though. Congratulations to Georgetown. Solid game by them. I don't think anybody would have saw. Ty, if you said this was going to be a 29-point game at the start of the way that the beginning of this game went, I think everybody would have said you were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But Georgetown doing the things that Georgetown does to show why they are the number 1 ranked team in the CSBA. They win this one, a 101-72. What stands out here for you, Ty? I think there's a few things for me, but what stands out
obviously the points in the paint, 68 of them versus 26, which, a lot of them, they were dunking the ball 12 times. They got 7 steals, 7 blocks, just very defensive-minded. Even, and then, of course, that bench unit that usually starts came off the bench with 48 points. High assist amount, so just sharing the ball, moving the ball around, taking the ball from them and capitalizing off of it, which gave them 101 points.
Yeah, there's 2 other things that stand out, and then those are very great points that you just made, but there's 2 other things that stand out for me, too, for this game. It's Georgetown went to the free throw line 13 times, and that's half for Cincinnati. That's half their number. So solid job by them, and you talked about the points in the paint, and if you're getting to the free throw line and you have 13 attempts, you're clearly pushing your way inside to the basket. And Cincinnati did live on the perimeter, shooting 9 of 17 for 53%, which is a phenomenal clip in which they scored from the three-point line. But and that is the only reason that they were in this game for a while. But I think, unfortunately, when you're living more towards the perimeter and you have a team like Georgetown who's pounding it inside, you're not giving yourself enough opportunity for high percentage shots. And I think while they did a phenomenal job from beyond the arc, they did not do a good job down low and either drawing fouls or getting some high efficiency plays, and that's evident by the number of points in the paint. So, flip it. Yeah, what were we gonna say?
No, I was just saying, yep.
Kane Elliott finishing this game with 15 on 6 of 12 shooting. Aaron Starks, solid game from Starks, 5 of 7, 3 of 4 from downtown. I didn't even realize he had 13, but that's a great game by Aaron Starks off the bench. Double-double for Taco Mario, 5 of 9, 12 and 10 with 2 assists and a block. Did have 2 turnovers. Logan Fox finishing with 12, 3 and 1, 5 of 2, 2 of 4 from downtown. So that's at least 5 players in double figures, which is surprising. Mm-hmm. That's actually really surprising considering they lost by what they lost. But Hercules Alexander finishing with 10, 3 and 5. Ricky Vance finishing with 4, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 1 of 7 though. Vance not a good shooting night for him. Certainly a guy I think Cincinnati would love to get a little bit more production out of if they can. But a rough night for Vance. Kaner Hartley finishing with 2 points and an assist. Max Fowler 2, 1 and 3. That's a quiet game from Fowler. That's a quiet game for Fowler. Held in check off the bench.
And considering they shot 9 for 17 on the 3-point line and none of them belong to him, that's surprising.
Yeah, Flash Wade finishing 2, 3 and 1, and Dab Ruski, another player you expect to see more out of from the Bearcats, held 0 for 4 with no points, just an assist and a turnover to his name here tonight. David Leathers, thank you for that. D. Leathers, thank you for that. For the compliment there. There it is, a guy trying to go for another player of the week. A double-double, 24 and 11. I will say, Ty, and he goes 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Those are solid numbers. But I have to say this trumps Sparrow, in my opinion. And the reason why, 20 points, 10 dimes, 2 steals, a rebound, be responsible for 43 of the Georgetown points.
Let me tell you about these point guards this week. My player got 10 assists this week, and I think we had responsible for like 38 points. We just seen it in the last game, I believe, or the game before. Another point guard had 10 assists. Like, these point guards are showing off. You guys better start tightening up on this defense, because we coming out here the ball.
Yeah, I like that the new arcs are starting to see that, though. We didn't see that with the old arcs at all. Now we're seeing it with the new arcs, so it's good. I think it's good to see the assists, and the distribution being out there. So love what I'm seeing from that. Kenny Morley finishing 14-1-2 with a block, solid game by Morley. He actually started off really hot. He actually propelled. Mm-hmm. He propelled Georgetown when the rest of the offense wasn't really flowing early on. So good job by Kenny Morley to get things kicked off for Georgetown. David Farmer, a low-scoring game for Farmer, but he'll take it in a 101-point effort here with 10 points. And then Riddle did Ware 8-4, 2 and 1, 4-4. Perfect night shooting from Ware. Eddie Murphy 7-0, 1 and 1. Mario Medici, 16 rebounds. We didn't say his name a lot, Ty. We talked about it, but he was just doing all the dirty work tonight. 16 boards and 4 blocks. What a great game from him.
I was wondering why we ain't said his name, but dang, we should have said it more on that defensive and offensive rebounding side, because this dude, he was eating.
Yeah, that's a great defensive performance by Medici. 6 offensive rebounds out of those 16, too, so really solid job by him on the glass. Quackenbush finishing 5-3, 6 and 1. Hemlock 4-2, 2-0 and 2 with 2 blocks there. Kemba Leathers 2-1 and 3 with a with a 1 of 7 shooting. So rough night shooting for Kemba, but not needed.
I felt like he did a lot more.
Yeah, but he was involved more in the flow of the game than the overall final results, but solid job, everybody, by Georgetown. Really great game we saw from the number 1 team. Not surprising, Ty. 101-72. Any final words before we head off for the night?
I'm still a big fan of Taco. He's impressed me so much for that Cincinnati team. I love watching them and seeing what they can do. I know Big Head there is going to get their team together. I mean, they're in a tough conference, like I said, and they have some pieces that they have. They just have to get their game plan together to utilize all those fine china pieces they got over there. So I'll be interested to see what they can do as conference play comes up, and conference tournament comes up, and of course Georgetown's going to keep that number 1 spot. Good game for them, and it's showing out for CSBA.
Yeah, for sure. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow, 12, 1, and 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We got 3 more games on the slate. Dick Dickey's going to be in the booth for those, so make sure y'all tune in for that. I'm Scott Drake, a.k.a. Ward71. This has been a production of CSBA on Twitch. Appreciate you, Ty, being in the booth. Ty White joining me tonight, doing a great job on the color. Really helping out and contributing in a lot of ways lately, Ty, so appreciate you for all you've been doing, so thank you for that. And we'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, 12, 1, and 2, for 3 straight games of CSBA Saturday afternoon hoops. You're going to want to tune in for that one. For Ty White, I'm Scott Drake. Talk to you tomorrow, CSBA out.